Vigo. Welcome, Chief. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. I follow uh, the the minister from Norway, social media, Facebook,
Okay.
and yes, he he spoke lengthily regarding those violations on the labor law and the rest of it. I'm concerned about that.
Okay.
I want to talk about the politics.
Go ahead.
Mr. Minister, there has been alarming situation of a series of violations on the labor law. And you mentioned of visiting or visited those companies like the Graham Mountain, the Western Prosper, the Accra Prosper. But now, from a reliable source of investigative document in my possession, that your ministry, the Ministry of Labor, has been able to investigate over 75 cases of labor violation laws and, in fact, human rights violations that was caused by the ArcelorMittal Liberia. And among those violations is the one that has to do with one Ambrose Bomi. Ambrose Bomi, I think to be corrected, is one of your brothers. His case with right in front of you, you invited ArcelorMittal. Ambrose worked as one of local superintendent for ArcelorMittal for over years. ArcelorMittal denied him to go for his sick leave. And today, as I'm speaking, Ambrose is being blind. And so we have investigated that case. It has reached your ministry. You have gone through, invited ArcelorMittal, and you told them to give the damage benefit of Ambrose. ArcelorMittal now has given Ambrose an ultimatum that Ambrose family should sign a waiver document. That is the only way they will give the damage document. Ambrose has over 10 children. His wife is now taking care of those children, and that is now a serious human rights violation.
Okay.
And we are going to. So we want to hear your take regarding this situation.
Thank you, Figo. Thank you. The minister is listening to it very loud and clear this evening. Minister, you can address us issue before we go follow.
Well, let me thank the young man who spoke about Ambrose. Ambrose is my brother, and not just ordinary friend. But the issue of Ambrose is something that probably happened maybe more than a year or two before we took over the Ministry of Labor. And what we've done, when we heard that Ambrose was in the state, there were legal fee or hospital bill that needed to be paid, and that the wife had been talking to the management of Metasty. When we took over, at whatever level it was, we invited Metasty to our offices. Metasty came with the HR and other senior top office officials from Metasty. What they told us is that they were in conversation with the wife, and that the wife were supposed to sign certain document, and that they've gone maybe about 75-80% of the discussion. We did not want to to stop them from that discussion, because even in our ministry, when there are issues, you have what you call alternative dispute resolution. We may not necessarily go to court with matter. We can try to find a way to resolving the issue. So once they told us that the wife was involved and that they were almost at the point of agreement, that's why we stopped. Since then, the wife had not come back to us to say, well, look, these people have failed to do what they promised to have done. And if that is the situation, we will call them back and make some intervention. But we're very concerned about it. And at one point I spoke to the wife that they have a schedule to have an engagement with the senior management of Metasty. That was to the extent of my information. because that was not a formal complaint that was sent to me. That was something that was already being discussed before I took over the ministry.
All right, thank you. So we have another caller online. Good evening.
Hello,
Good evening. Welcome your name and calling from where?
I'm Emmanuel 248 from Latin number 1.
Emmanuel, let's hear you.
Yeah, I appreciate Honorable Tuo so much for the explanation and winning.